she's dressed in a tracksuit.
Peter, thank you so much. A very good morning to our viewers, of course, and a very good morning to you, Peter. Well, as you said, this morning we're coming to you live from Pietermaritzburg. Our viewers would remember that yesterday we were in Ikopo talking radical economic transformation. So it is a totally different focus this morning. We're talking physical training, we're talking physical education. So we're live from Umgungundlovu TVET College in Pietermaritzburg because the Department of Higher Education as well as the Skills Development Institute for Physical Education, they're working together. They're looking into introducing physical education at TVET colleges. So as you can see behind me here, some aerobics taking place. Of course, this is the first batch of 160 students. They have completed their course, the theory part of their course. So from today, they'll be starting with a practical part of their course. And what happens is when they're done, they'll be deployed to the different primary schools across KwaZulu-Natal, because this is where the initiative is being piloted. So they'll be sent to the schools to go teach children about physical education and physical training. But just to get a clearer perspective as to what happens from now on and this whole issue of physical education, I'm joined by Simon Ngomani. He is the technical director from the Skills Development Institute for Physical Education. Good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us on Morning Live.
Good morning. Thanks very much for having me, and looking forward to the program. As you can see, you talk radical economic transformation. Here we are talking radical physical education development, definitely.
Oh, yes, indeed. Now, talk to us about the importance of this program, because we do know that this is basically responding to the call by the National Development Plan, which requires that every school in South Africa should have a qualified physical educator.
Definitely, this is a missing link in our school curriculum. Whether you talk of curriculum or you talk of the co-curriculum, that is the program after school or the program inside school, it's a serious challenge in the country, because what we have at the moment is that we do not have, in the main, fully qualified physical education practitioners in the schools. That creates serious gaps. You will know that during the World Cup in 2010, one of the major focus of the technical report, which was produced by the then technical staff of our national teams in the main, Bafana, Carlos Pereira indicated that there was a serious gap in the country when it comes to physical education, physical training. Our players do not reach the good capacity. Their potential is not fully realized because of the lack of physical training. So we have come to that realization up until we then approach the Department of Higher Education to look into the matter. And we are very much excited that the Minister, Dr. Blade Zimande, saw the need, and he had this foresight to say, maybe what is it that we can do? So we came up with this proposal to say, maybe because the training of teachers will take longer, it's a systemic issue, but we cannot wait for teachers to qualify after 3 or 4 years. We need to start activating. So this is what we're trying to do by bringing in these children in the TVET colleges to be trained as physical education practitioners.
Right, so they'll be working hand in hand with life orientation teachers in primary schools.
Exactly the point. They will be working with the life orientation teachers in the schools. They've already started. We have already piloted that in the different schools within the province of KwaZulu-Natal. And the partnership is really, really marvelous, and the teachers love it. But it will always remain the physical, the life orientation teacher is still responsible for the subject matter, because he's the teacher, he's the subject matter expert. But our students bring in that vibe of youth, the exuberance of youth, to make it more exciting, the practical component of it being taken care of.
All right. Well, I think during our times when I was in primary school, we've had that period that was called PT for physical training, of course. So it has always been an important factor. But talk to us about the subjects and the course itself. What does it entail? Because you were telling me off air that they actually train for a full year.
Yes, they train for a full year. It's quite an involved program. And obviously, we are looking to develop it fully. We are engaging the Quality Council for Trades and Occupations, QCTO, in the country, so that we can develop a fully fledged physical education or physical training focused program that will cater for the needs of South Africans. We must understand that it is important to do that, to come up with a properly organized philosophy of training that talks to our people and not generalize it.
Okay, Baba Ngobani will leave it at that.